Maloney of the Maloney Racing Clan. Hi, Mark.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks.
So, how is the racing going for you?
It's going great. We had started off the first race of the second round of the CMRC Championship with a wet track.
Yes.
We had, as you know, we didn't qualify yesterday because the track was too dirty and too wet, and then we qualified this morning on a half wet track, and then we've ended the first race on a half wet track as well. So. I started in 7th position and ended up in 5th, so I'm happy with that and try and go into the next race and hopefully it will be dry and we can maybe do a little better.
Well, we know we've usually seen great things from you, so that's expected. Would you like to tell me about your car?
It's a Mazda RX-3, developed to probably more than anybody has ever developed a Mazda RX-3 to, and I'm probably doing it for my sins, I guess. I'm just really keen on developing things and trying to get the most out of them, and I persevered with this one probably a little bit too far because although I've had a lot of ups, I've probably had more downs than ups, and I'm just hoping for the best this year. We did good in Jamaica, all things considered, and we came into Barbados in the second round in 2nd position, and after the first race we're still in 2nd position. So hopefully we can do well in the 2nd and 3rd race today and go on to Guyana and see how we do for this year. Barbados is in 1st place. The first 5 cars in that race were 4 of them were Barbadians, so that's great for the country, and we're looking forward to the development of motorsport on a whole when we get the redevelopment of the track. So Barbados is the pinnacle of motorsport in the Caribbean, and we're looking forward to seeing what can be done with these facilities.
Okay, so that sounds great. Would you like to tell me a bit about your sponsors?
My sponsors are Digicel, Royal Bank of Canada, Valvoline, Automotive Art, Maloney Racing, Science Station, and Korak. All of them have been with me for quite some time now, and I hope that I'm doing them proud. That's kind of why I stick with the RX-3, different to everybody else, and I like to be consistent in life, so if we can keep going year after year with the RX-3 and keep doing a little better with it, I think that's good for the sponsors. And in these trying times, when sponsors see that they have someone that they're representing that's committed, that's important, and I am committed. And I go beyond whatever I have to do to make sure that the sponsors stay happy and that we are at every race meet, no matter what the challenges are. This race meet we went through the last week and blew 3 engines.
Wow.
And we didn't give up. We worked, we persevered night after night. My crew, they're amazing guys. They've been with me from the beginning as well. And when the chips are down, you can see the commitment of them and the work and the tireless effort that they put in to make sure that the car arrives here one way or the other.
Well, I know that you definitely needed to come out because you have lots and lots and lots of fans, and they would have been disappointed.
Oh, I don't want to disappoint the fans. Definitely, we got to thank the fans, because without the fans, we wouldn't have a sport. And I hope that the fans are delighted with what they've seen so far for the day, and I hope so, and I hope that the rain doesn't deter them. I hope that the rain holds up, that we can have a fun day and a fun evening, and look forward also to the handicap.
Okay, well, thank you, Mark, and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm Andre Anderson. Started about 9th position on the grid. I went out on pretty much slicks in the rain. The track started to dry up after about 3 laps. Some of the 2-wheel drive guys, they had on rain tires. So I started to work my way up through the field. I think I went up to about 6th position. And I just heard a noise in the engine, and I knew that it was over. I saw smoke coming from it, and I just pulled off and went and checked it and see a hole in the engine block. So that's how it goes. That's most of racing. I guess we have to come again, rebuild and come again, and better for next year. Thanks.
I'm here with Justin Wylde. He's the chief engineer of Team Summerbell. Hi, Justin.
Hi there. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. We're a little hot out here today. We're glad the weather's keeping steady right now.
Okay. Well, we know that you do most of the work with the car. Would you like to tell us about it?
What I'm responsible for is mainly just the suspension setup on the car, the aerodynamics. the basic overall balance of the car is what I'm trying to maintain from race to race.
Okay, well, I know the track here at Bushy Park is a bit different to the one at Dover. Would you like to tell us if you made any changes to accommodate this racetrack?
Unfortunately, this time we really haven't had a lot of testing, so what we did is we came to this track with the exact same setup that we had at the last track. At the last track we had some issues, but the car was handling decently well, and David was comfortable and happy with the car the way it was, besides some of the brake issues that we had that we've since made some grounds on and fixed. But for this track, because of the conditions yesterday, we really hadn't had any testing time at all.
Right, so you've been fairly disadvantaged, but David did go out and do well in his first race.
Yes, David did go out and do fairly well. He started fourth, which was not ideal, but he was able to stay ahead his main competition. He was able to stay out of trouble, keep the car on the track, not have any issues, run some good times, and finish third.
Okay, so you're expecting better things for him in the next two races?
I'm really hoping so. I'm hoping that with the third place position that we'll start from in the next race, that'll allow him to get up there quicker. And we found a couple little handling issues that we're going to address, but it'll depend very much on the weather. Yes.
Well, thanks very much to you, Justin, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm here with Mark Vieira of Team Guyana. Hi, Mark.
How are you doing?
Fine, thanks. And how are you today?
Reasonable. A little wet.
Well, yeah, we're all very wet. How are your chances this year?
Well, it's not bad. First of all, let me thank our sponsors. First of all, Shell, V-Power.
Yeah.
We got a Red Jet on board this year, which is great. And thank you very much to Mr. Busy William of Williams Industries. The car is doing very well. We qualified third. We didn't get much practice, but I think it's good. It's good for the race today.
All right, tell me about your car this year.
It's a same Mazda RX-8. It's based on a Renault Megane trophy chassis with a 20B rotary. It handles much better than the last one, so it's working out good.
Okay, well, I know that you're a favorite in Barbados, so your fans will be looking for action from you today.
Definitely. My fans pay the money to come in, and they're gonna get the money's worth. That's for sure. I'll make sure of that.
Okay, well, Mark, thank you very much, and good luck this year.
You have a great day.
Thanks.
That was a very challenging race. You know, the guys, everybody went at it hard. I saw Stuart and Barry tangled up. I mean, just really pushing very, very hard. Nobody would give, and I think it's one of those things. And we were able to take advantage of that, and we tried to run down Roger, but he was very fast. But all in all, good racing. The total evolution standing up well. I'm very happy with it. We have a few little things. Apparently, we developed a small gas leak during the race, or a big gas leak. Apparently, these guys. That's why you see them so nervous. But we're here safe and sound, and we'll get it sorted out for the next. So we're coming back strong.
Yeah, the second CMRC now completed. A lot better for me. Well, we're all on slicks, so the car was working a bit better, but I think I need a lot more track time. When I saw Stuart Williams pass me through the tight section, I realized I need to get down here more often. It's a technical track, so third race we look forward to. Thank you.
We just completed the second leg of the CMRC. I'm not quite sure where I finished there, but it was a difficult race, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. However, I think my chances would have been better if, you know, I don't know what happened, but I finished ahead of a lot of several cars in the first leg, but for some reason they started me at the back. I'm not quite sure why they did that, but it's all good, it's all fun, and I hope Jamaica is still thereabouts, somewhere up at the front. I really hope so. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Jardine, your final thoughts on today's race day?
Oh, I think everything went very well until the last race.
Yes.
I mean, most people here, even spectators, have been saying that, you know, they never should have run that premier race of the day and the last race. And to bring a motorcycle race forward and to push this further back was rather surprising.
I was surprised too.
Yeah, I mean, lots of the drivers, you go and talk to them and say, look, I wasn't seeing, I was just driving. Some crash, some touch each other. So it's very difficult. Mine, I don't know, I mean, we're going to have to discuss it with the stewards.
Yes.
I mean, because as some people are saying, look, that race is not a race. Because you can't, nobody was doing their best. Roger Mayers started retiring early because he couldn't see.
Yes.
And David Summerbell said, look, when he retired, I couldn't see either. I was gauging after him, and when he went, I was driving, but then I see where I'm going.
Right, so that race was something else.
Very difficult situation. I know I'm an organizer, I know how difficult it can be for organizers, and sometimes we get carried away. But sometimes, you know, we have to understand we have rules and regulations, right? But you have to have management as well.
Yes.
Situation changes, the management have to jump in and make changes. That is how it is in business, in life.
I was wondering how they were able to see. I was just praying that they were going to be safe.
All the drivers are complaining, said they couldn't see. It was a risk. I'm so happy that nothing serious has happened.
Yes.
It could have been a serious situation. Okay. The fastest cars you're going to run in the night, you know. Anyway, it happened, and so far no one got hurt, and I'm pleased and happy about that, right? I'm not criticizing anybody, but I'm just saying that I think we never should have had that last race in the dark.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Jardine.
You know, it's been a tough weekend. We've been up against the elements, very little time on the track over the weekend, but still very proud of how we did. The whole team, the Total Lubricants Evolution, Garnet, Bobby, Carl, those guys worked very hard. Justin, really great team, of course, and I think we did well. The last race, we ended up with a third or second. The last race, we were leading it for some time before we got past. Just couldn't see anymore, and was hoping that they would have stopped the race based on the lack of light.
I was thinking the same thing too. I was wondering how you guys did it.
Yeah, I was even being unfair. I'm in the car saying, the local knowledge is not fair, you know. But
Yes, I thought so. I thought so too. I was wondering how the foreign competitors would stand up because they don't know the track that well.
it was tough for sure. So, but glad we ended up everybody safe because
That is what I was praying for.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen. But
So what was the final position?
I honestly don't know. I'm seeing a car in front of me, and some people are saying it was lapped, and I don't even know. So I hope that I couldn't even get back in the pits. When I came in, I got lost. I couldn't see where I was going. So it shows how poor the lighting is at this time, and they should have cut that race short for sure. So.
Well, David, as usual, fantastic showing, and you did great, and good luck on Guyana.
Thank you. We're definitely feeling good. We have a good lead going into Guyana. We've extended our lead in Barbados.
Okay.
So, you know, I couldn't ask for anything more. Car is intact, and we have some little things to go and do, but I'm very excited.
So there you have it. Final thoughts from King David. Okay, Justin, after a very eventful race day, tell me what you thought of it.
Wow, I've never seen anything like that. I mean, just to go from the conditions we had today, from it being wet and not knowing what's going to happen, to having a good, dry, clean race, and then to go into a nighttime race with no headlights. Not totally agree with that, but you know what? Everybody got through the race. We're still waiting to see the absolute official results, but everybody got through the race. Nobody got hurt, so we're happy. I think we did okay. We had a lot of problems with the car, though, on track.
But what are your plans for Guyana now?
Oh, Lord. Well, what we're planning on doing with the car is taking it back to the shop. We're going to be making some suspension changes. We have some aerodynamic changes in the works. We're going to be setting up the car for Guyana's new track and making sure that it is optimized as best as possible. Hopefully we can get down there, spend maybe a day or two before the event, and we'll hope for the best.
Are you going to put some headlights in the car just in case?
Wow. I'm gonna protest that we get some lights for the track before. Too much weight.
Okay, well, thanks very much, Justin.
No problem. Thank you very much. That's good.
Okay. And good luck in Guyana.
Thank you very much. We're all hopeful. Go Team Summerbell.
Hi, Peter. Well, we've had a very eventful race day. Would you give me your final thoughts?
I tell you, I'm trying to find the words. It wasn't very good for us, but this last race, you know, on about lap 5, it was just blind. You're just making out the corners by the yellow curb. And a few times I turned in early and I realized I was going up towards Clubhouse. And on the last half a lap, I turned in too early on corner by the pit entrance, and I thought I was on the track, and I started to do a motocross style, and it just plowed into the mud. And you can see after scaling, the car took up an extra 100 pounds of mud. Actually, we couldn't believe it. We weighed it 3 times, and the guy said it's the mud. So it was a little overweight, but it didn't matter. I just wanted to finish for the country points, you know. But overall, it wasn't a good weekend. I think the weather affected everyone, you know. And but the fans, quite a few of them, when I was coming in, said thanks for the entertainment, Mr. Race. I'm glad for that. Once I hear that, that's like, it makes my head swell.
Okay, well, Peter, I'm sure you will be back next year. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Sure.
And the last race, again, it was what it was, but thank you for the entertainment.
Great, thank you, and thanks to the fans for coming out in this. You know, the weather wasn't conducive for them, but umbrellas popped up and they stayed with us through thick and thin. I mean, hundreds are here in the pit. It's darkness. It's good.
Okay, will you be going to Guyana in November?
Oh, for sure, but with a more powerful power plant.
Okay.
I have to go back with my turbine. So it's going to be real fast there, so you can watch out for something.
Well, Peter, good luck, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Roger.
Hey.
It was an eventful day.
Yes, yeah.
Would you like to tell me some final thoughts?
Good day. The car's working really good again. The first race and second race, I walked away with the victory. Third race, just no combination of problems. Developed a small misfire, as well as I just couldn't see. So I just backed off. And yeah, that last race, I'm really disappointed with the club for running it. I don't think it should have been run, or they should have changed the way the races were and brought it forward or something. But hey, that's how it went.
Well, you had a great day as usual, so thank you very much.
Cool, no problem. Great day.
And good luck in Guyana.
Thank you.
We're here with Adrian Mayers, chairman of the Barbados Auto Racing League. Hi, Adrian.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Fine, thank you. We had a very eventful race meet today. Would you give me your final thoughts?
Well, it was a challenge all weekend, and we were putting out some fires. The weather was our biggest enemy, but all in all, I think the marshals and the volunteers did a very good job to get the track ready for racing today. And you know, my hat's off to those guys who volunteered to do this in order that the guys can race. The racing was fantastic. I must say that the guys raced their heart out, and we had an action-packed day, and it was a fitting way to really cap off the 40th anniversary of Bushy Park. And on top of that, we had some legends here from back in the 70s, Gordon Spice, Ralph Brugger Johnson, and quite a few others, Lincoln Waterman. You know, it was amazing to have those guys and to be in the company of those guys. And all in all, it was a fantastic day. I think the fans had a great day of racing, and we look forward to going to Guyana in November for the final leg of the CMRC.
Okay, well, congratulations, Adrian, on staging another successful race meet.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to doing better things, bigger and better things, actually. Every year we try to take it up a notch, and I will leave that for you guys to say if we did, if we were successful at it, but we try to do it and keep the racing interesting and fun for everyone.
Well, I think you were successful, so thank you.
Thank you very much.